People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hello and welcome to Level Die. My name is Nick, and today is the Thanksgiving special. So I'm home for the holidays. I'm not with family this year, and it's a fucking great story. So a storm rolled in, and the bus that I was going to take to visit my family got canceled. But before it got canceled, I worked an entire workday, walked 6 miles in the cold, and I made it to the bus station before they let me know that it was canceled. So, fucking great start to Thanksgiving. So I'm chilling here, and I figured I would hang out with you pieces of shit. Upload an episode, talk about some bullshit. I just watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, so it might be a little bit of a Flux, a little bit of a Neo. Who knows? I'm just hanging out. I might play some video games. If you hear a dog barking in the background, that's Bo. That's my roommate's dog. She's going to be 16 in April, so she's an old girl, and she basically has Alzheimer's. And and she just kind of like stands in the hallway and like barks because she kind of like forgets where she is or forgets what she was doing. So she's fucking funny. So I walked to this bus station yesterday, and I was like, well, I'm not walking fucking 6 miles back home. So I called an Uber, and the dude was pretty fucking cool. I don't remember what his fucking name is, but he was a chill dude. We got to know him in like the 20 minutes that I was in the car with him, and fuck, man. So this dude, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about him, so we can all be thankful for the things that we have. This dude, former teacher, taught for 20 some odd years, who's retired now, does Uber on the side. He was telling me a few years ago, there was a school shooting where he worked, a middle school, and he was like new to the area, and fucking his school got shot up. I know this is pretty dark shit. We're only fucking 2 minutes in. But like the dude's friend got fucking shot and killed. And the shooter, a 13-year-old boy, blew his brains out right in front of my Uber driver's classroom. So it's like fucking like learning all this shit about this guy, and he was telling me about this, and he's like, obviously I was pretty fucked up about that, and his marriage ended up falling apart, and he sort of had to get over the fact that he witnessed this shit. And he's like, I'm chill now. It's been a few years. I've calmed the fuck down. I've stopped self-medicating, and now I smoke weed and drive Uber and hang out. And, I was like, fuck. And then he was telling me about his kids. He's like, my daughter got me into Venmo. And he was like, she's always fucking hit me up for money. And he's like, I wish I didn't have Venmo, because then at least she'd be able to, or she'd have to come see me to get money. But now it's like every day his daughter can hit him up for 20, 40, 60 bucks, and he just, sends it over. And he was telling me, he's like, I tell my kids that they shouldn't have kids. And I was just like, I was just laughing in the back of the car. I mean, this is after he told me about this school shooting shit. And he's like, I tell my kids not to have kids. He's like, if I could have done it over again, I wouldn't have had them. I was like, fuck, all right. And he's like, but, you know, I was 29 years old, and my girlfriend at the time, the woman I was married to for 20 plus years, she was 19, and she was fucking hot. And she just kept wanting to have sex with me. And I'm just like fucking losing my shit at this point. And he's like, dude, she just, you know, she was just trying to fuck me all the time. And he's like, I was a nerd, man. And she was fucking banging. And it's like, of course I'm going to fucking hit it. And then we ended up having a bunch of kids. And that story, I mean, not only was it funny and it had some sad shit in it, like this dude's still able to laugh through some fucked up shit that he's been through. And it made me thankful, since it's Thanksgiving, it made me thankful that through the things that I've been through, with the things I've been through, I'm thankful that I still have a sense of humor. You know, I'm thankful that I haven't gone through some of the things that other people have gone through. Pain and struggle is relative. It doesn't make, you know, just because your struggle is different from someone else's or someone else's struggle is worse, it doesn't mean that for you it's not the worst thing that you're going through. So this dude went through some shit, and he's still fucking telling jokes and having a good time. And I'm thankful that I got to meet that guy. And it was just a really cool Uber ride, like one of the better ones that I've had. And it was just making me thoughtful. And then today, obviously, I got up. I had a beer. Like, I was up early. I had a beer at like 4:30 a.m. Then I checked my bank account once I put Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on. And I found out that I got paid a few days, actually 1 day early. But still, early. So I was like, all right, fuck yeah. So I went down to the old corner store and bought myself a few beers and a little flask of fucking vodka. And I'm going to make the most out of it today. I had a plate of, I went to like a Friendsgiving with my roommates last weekend, just this last weekend, and I didn't know it was going to be a Friendsgiving. It was like a birthday party, but everybody brought Thanksgiving food. Fuck, man. Some of that ended up at my house, and I had a plate of that for breakfast. I might go hit up, I got enough cash, I might go hit up like a buffet or the casino or something and get like a fat fucking plate of Thanksgiving-based foodstuffs. So it's been a pretty good morning. You know, I'm making it work. First holiday in a long time that I'm doing this instead of visiting family. So I'm going to play some fucking video games. I'm going to drink myself shitty. Post on Snapchat. Excuse me. Ugh. God, I've been up for a while. I went to bed. Oh, fuck. I stayed up hella late last night just getting drunk and playing games and Snapchatting and shit. And I got up at 4 in the morning. Like, I don't know. My body just gets up that early now because I have to get up that early for work. So I'm just up now at 4 in the morning. Like, do I want to be? Fuck no. Am I? Yeah. So I make the most of it. I've been playing Resonance of Fate a lot. It's like this. It's got one of the most like interesting combat systems in like a JR. This is I would say it's technically a JRPG, but it doesn't have a whole lot of the normal JRPG fillings. It's used to use some stuffing. It doesn't have any of the normal JRPG stuffing. If we're going to use some Thanksgiving terms, food terms today, because food is on the brain for me, you, and everybody. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if I said that, but happy fucking Thanksgiving. I know I went into some dark shit in the first 2 minutes, but here we go. All right, we're hanging out. We're just having a good time. So, I've been playing Resonance of Fate, and we're gonna hopefully do an episode on it soon. I'm trying to power through it, and I'm technically like I would say 45% of the way through, but I'm just kind of powering through. I'm 5 hours in, but we're killing it. I finally sort of got the loop. I still kind of fuck up and I make mistakes and I'm having trouble here and there, but for the most part, things are kind of working out. And I'm making shit work, and I'm learning. The learning curve in this game is wild. So let me get back to this battle system. Basically, you have 3 characters. All 3 of these characters have guns. And then you basically run around turn-based. I would say it's sort of like an ATB, active time battle, because the enemies can, if you're moving around, the enemies are moving around. If you do a hero action, which is like you sprint in one direction and you can like jump in the air and shit. I mean, it's fucking wild. We'll go more into it when we do the episode. But it's fucking tough. It's got a steep learning curve. The writing though is fucking keeping me in it. It's got Nolan North. I cannot believe I remember that motherfucker's name. He's in everything. You know him. Anyone who has played Uncharted or played any video game or seen any animated Marvel or DC cartoon, you've heard his voice. He's a fucking... he was Deadpool in the Deadpool game. I mean, this dude gets around. So he is a huge voice actor, and it's so funny hearing Nathan Drake like spew out some dumb fucking lines. But the game is fucking great, and I'm having a good time with it. I also just bought Deadly Premonition, which is essentially Twin Peaks, the video game, and I'm gonna try and beat that. And I also, I'm an addict, all right, and I have ADD when it comes to video games. So I bought myself a few games to play so that I can bounce around, because if I can bounce around, then I have a better time playing games. I'm not like I run a fucking video game podcast and I can't sit and play and beat games. I mean, fuck me, right? Like I just don't have the mentality to do it. I guess because this is where it stems from. As a kid, I could only buy one game like every 6 months, basically. And I tried to like get every ounce of video game out of it, you know? Because it's like if you spend $60 playing a game, for me, I play a game until I beat it. When I beat it, I don't, unless it's like built for it, I don't play it on higher difficulties. I don't replay it unless it's like a few years down the line. Like Final Fantasy X, I'm working on that again. Just for a little while I was playing it, and it's just fun to come back to. But for the most part, you know, the only games I replay are action games like Killer is Dead or Devil May Cry. Like those are the only games that I'll just pound through the fucking campaign over and over and over and do it on higher and higher difficulties. I actually just beat Binary Domain, and this episode was supposed to be Binary Domain, but I figured I'm going to do a Thanksgiving special. We'll do something weird instead of a video game, and I'll most likely do that Binary Domain episode. I didn't take any notes. I was just having such a fucking good time playing it. That's a fucking good game, so we'll definitely do an episode. But I'm bouncing around these games. We'll knock them out. I'm sitting on the main menu of Deadly Premonition right now, so that I have some background noise. This music is a trip. This game is a trip, but it's sort of like the perfect fall video game because it's Twin Peaks. So it's, you know, Twin Peaks is a fucking fall show. I usually watch Twin Peaks when fall comes around. I haven't, for some reason, I haven't kicked into it this year. I don't know why. I just haven't had the attention span. That show is long and slow. It's weird and it's cool, but I don't know. I just haven't had the attention span for shows. I've been watching a fuck ton of Bleach, but like I'm getting burned out. I'm on episode, episode 116, and I skipped 40 of them because it was fucking filler. It was the vampire arc, and I just skipped it because it's not important to the story. But still, like 60 episodes of a show, which is like what, 20 hours? I did that in like a week and a half. Yeah, fuck. That's a lot of TV. So, getting burned out on that, slowing down. Somebody recommended I watch Rising of the Shield Hero, so I'm going to give that a shot. What else am I watching? I was watching Shameless for the longest time, and I'm on like season 6 of that, and I watched that like every day for 2 weeks. That's how I fucking got that far. I mean, like, ugh. This is what I do, though. I play, and I do that with TV, where I watch a bunch of shit, get burned out, and then not watch it. With video games, I do the opposite, where I play 6 different games at once, and I slowly progress in all of them, you know? I don't know I think probably a better way to play games. I think I've talked about this before, but I think a better way to play games is to just sit and play one game and beat it. But there's just something inside of me. It must have been like that broke kid who can't get games often, you know? And so I play them slow. I just play them slow. I am fucking yawning so much today. Jesus. Must have been some of that. Like, so what did I have? I had some turkey. I had some green bean casserole, which fuck the haters. Okay, that is like my favorite Thanksgiving dish. And then I had one more. There was like these little like pickle cream cheese wraps. I had a few of those, and then I had a slice of cake. Oh, fuck. At like 7 this morning. What time is it? 10. Yeah, that was probably at like 6 or 7 this morning. And then I was just chilling, drinking beer, and watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So let's talk about that for a minute. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the Thanksgiving movie. It's the only movie that takes place in sort of the arc of Thanksgiving. You know, most holiday movies are Christmas movies. Miracle on 37th Street, It's a Beautiful World or Beautiful Life, Elf. You know, all of those movies are Christmas movies. And Thanksgiving is one of, if not my most favorite holiday. And there's no movies about it. And I found, I only first watched this movie like 3 years ago. And I was just like, yes, like this is a good movie. So I just finished it. And it's funny. Like it's genuinely funny. It's heartfelt. It's a John Hughes picture. So it's, you know, just sort of got like a good spirit to it. John Hughes has sort of like a good attitude. And I really fucking enjoyed it. And there's, you know, like this heartfelt bit at the end where they all show up to the house and they finally make it after the worst trip on Earth. And it's just like a montage of just like beautiful moments. And it's just sweet. It's a heartfelt movie. And I liked it. I really enjoy watching it when it comes around to holiday time. I'd never watch it if it's not near Thanksgiving, but you don't watch Christmas movies outside of Christmas, so I understand it, and I'm cool with it. But I've been having a good time today, and I figured I'm gonna upload this today, so I'm excited. It's gonna come out on Thanksgiving. I don't know how long this is gonna be. If I could find a way to prop my mic so I don't have to hold it, I would play Deadly Premonition. You know, and talk, but let me see. Let me just give it the old time. Okay, we're back. No, 8 seconds have passed. I figured out a way to get this shit to stick, kind of. It's uncomfortable, and you might hear me drink, but that wasn't me farting. That was me trying to suck beer out of this bottle. Hold on. We're going to get this. Oh, you're going to hear a lot of that. Kind of doing like a kind of doing like a live stream. Wow. Not drunk, just bad with words. A man who runs a podcast who's bad with words. Yep, that's me. One of the things, so there's like food items in this game, and they spell, and then you can get like a frost or a glazed donut, and they spell it DOUGHNUT, which is like, it's like probably like the right way to spell it, but I always spelled it DONUT, donut. You know? Am I wrong? So this game is a fucking trip. It's like super shitty. Oh my god, where do I go? So up and then left. There's no way. That's what I thought. Okay. Or I could go. No. Okay. So up and then left and then left and then right. All right. I got you. Up, left, left, right? Is that what I said? This game is janky as shit. And it's honestly pretty fucking great. Pretty fucking great. See, I already fucked it up. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is the Thanksgiving episode. It's, it's low key. It's a low key episode. And I'm excited about it. I am excited. And I get to play video games while I talk. Will it just be me talking to myself, playing video games? Very fucking possible. Very fucking possible. So, I don't ever do enough interaction with the people who actually listen. What are you thankful for this year? Drop it down in the comments. It'd be great to hear from anybody. I'm lonely. So I have the mic propped. I have it propped in my shirt, and it's leaning against my chin. It's not very comfortable, but my hands are free, and I can actually play. And if you don't know where that Zawadu came from, that is from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 3, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, Dio Budando. He has the stand "the world," and when he says it out loud, he says it as because it's like the hyphenate, like not hyphen. How they say English words in Japan, it's Zawarudo, the world, Zawarudo. So he fucking yells that shit and goes, and then fucking time stops. So I did a little time stop trick on you boys here and set my little mic shit up. Oh, fuck, I gotta grab it different. I'm drinking a 40 of Miller High Life. They don't have. I had some Mickey's last night, so drinking actual malt beverages, but they don't have Old English at my gas station. So I gotta drink other shit. And Miller High Life, 2 32-ounce bottles is like $3, I think. Yeah. And that's fucking cheap. For almost 6 beers, I'm spending $3. Dude, I'm getting into the 40 life. Straight up, dude. I'm actually getting into 40s. Just, this is like 3 beers, 32 ounces. A pint is 16, but a 12-ounce can or some shit. I think it's a 12-ounce can. 12 ounces, yeah. So 3 cans of beer, basically, in this bad boy. 2.75 cans of beer. That's cheap as shit. I'm a man who needs to ball on a budget. I actually got paid Freckly Fiona, hospital receptionist, mating press. I lost my train of thought. We'll just continue onward. I got paid a day early, so I managed to go to the liquor store and actually buy myself some alcohol. Feels fucking good, especially since I spent $50 on a bus ticket, and I'm most likely not going to get refunded for that. Dude, fuck Greyhound. I want to put this out here. Fuck Greyhound. Fuck you guys. If anybody works at Greyhound, if this show ever gets popular enough where a fucking Greyhound employee listens to this shit, fuck Greyhound. Can't get in contact with the fucking customer support. My trip got canceled. I didn't cancel it. Probably not going to get my money back. Just fucking horse shit, dude. Absolute fuck Greyhound. If some other bus company wants to fucking sponsor me, dude, I will shit all over Greyhound every day for you. Boom. I'm looking for Miller High Life sponsors. I'm hoping. See, I'm never ever gonna get monetized. That's a fucking fact. I say too much fucked up shit. I cuss too much. My content is shitty at best. But I'm hoping get some sponsors, man. And I want some liquor sponsors, because all I want, dude, I've drunk Espolyon on the fucking podcast like more than once. I drink all sorts of fucking tequila. I mean, I'm the guy. If you want, I get drunk. I mean, the fucking description of my podcast is drunken conversations about games. I mean, that's just truth, man. I'm hoping some fucking liquor company finds me and goes, this piece of shit, if we give him money, he'll spend it on us. Just shoot me a bottle. Espolyon, hashtag not sponsored. Fucking shoot me a bottle. I will drink it. Probably the whole fucking bottle on stream. And talk about it as many times as you want. Let's make some money on this shit. Let's do it. So, let's hit up another, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head. Some people don't, and that fucking sucks. And I'm sorry for those people. So I'm thankful that I have a home, and I have a family that loves me, and I have friends who are all right. They're all right. I sent in my group text that I wasn't going to be able to come to Thanksgiving this year. And I was having a good laugh. I was having a good time. And I said, won't be coming. And one of the friends was saying, oh, it's okay. There's always next year. And then I just put, I'll be dead by then. And he's like, don't worry about it too much. We'll hang out another time. And I was just like, I couldn't help but laugh. Like, just moved right past it. Like, didn't hit I'll be dead by then at all. Will I be? I mean, you never know. I could get hit. Dude, a fucking plane could fall on my house right now and kill me. Fucking Donnie Darko style. And then I'd go back in time or something. But, shit, I mean, you can die any second. So I'm thankful I'm alive. And I'm thankful I have a home. And I'm thankful I have a family and friends. I am not going to go Black Friday shopping. I don't ever go Black Friday shopping because it feels like sort of like sacrilege. I mean, today is about being thankful for all the things that you have. And then if you kind of like go out and spend money on trying to get like a TV for half off or something, it just seems odd to me. Because you just spent a whole day with your family talking about being thankful. I don't know. I've just never been black. Do I do like shit online? Of course I do. You know, but I'm not going to like trample old ladies or wait outside. I mean, I'm usually too fucked up from Thanksgiving food to do anything but sleep. But I mean, am I wrong? I mean, I guess I could be a hypocrite just because I'm not out there, but I'm still like buying shit. I mean, I'm a poor dude. I like to hunt for deals. I usually just buy shit because I want it, not because I need. You know, I mean, fuck yeah, fuck me. I mean, it's kind of hypocritical of me to say that because I like to shop for deals during Thanksgiving to Cyber Monday. Fine, I'll admit I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, but I'm not like bothering people. I'm sitting in my own home and doing this shit. So I'm a little bit better than those people. You know, that's an attitude that I have on this podcast is, you know, it's the reason I started this podcast. I feel like I'm better than other people. My opinions are better. My taste is better. It's why this fucking shit exists. So, fuck you. And now we're playing fucking Deadly Premonition and we're doing a Thanksgiving episode. It's actually been a half hour. Oh, fuck. I'm going to be on another person's podcast coming soon. It's called Out of the Blank. He's going to let me know when it airs, but I'll let you guys know, and I'll hopefully do an episode near when he does his so that you guys can get like a double feature, which would be cool. I got pretty fucking shit-faced. We talked about random shit. Had a good time. I mean, I had a fucking fun time. It was fun being a guest instead of being the host. It'd be cool to make a career out of that, being a guest. I'd be into that. But it was a good time, you know? Talked about video games, talked about science, talked about fish. It was good. You know, it was definitely the dude's a cool host. He was a good time, very friendly, very professional. The dude's got like 1 million fucking episodes. This is what this fucking dude does. He's pretty good at it, you know. Props to him. Props to Robbie Robertson, the dude who runs that podcast. He's a cool guy. Definitely check out his podcast and keep your ears peeled for when mine comes out and watch that one. It was definitely fun. It was definitely a good time. Well, you know, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. It's been a half hour. It's like an episode of television. I'm grateful to have been able to do this for you guys and make an episode. You know, I've been gone for a while. Been gone for like a month, and I swear I'm not dead. It's just there's been a lot, man. There's been a lot going on at Castle Die, and it's been weird. So I haven't really been making episodes. I haven't had to be honest, to be open and to be honest with you and to be I don't know, human. Just haven't had the energy, you know, to do this podcast. It's like super easy, right? Just talking to a mic. You got to be fucking entertaining. You got to have something to say. And I don't know. Through all the shit that I've been through these last few weeks, I just haven't had the energy. But today I've been in a fucking good mood. I know, I'm sorry I bummed you guys out with some dark shit in the first 2 minutes, but I really want you guys to know that I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this podcast, my life. I'm thankful for the listeners, and I hope that you guys are thankful for the things that you have in your life. Despite the pain and the trouble that you guys might go through, there's always a silver lining. There's always something to keep going for. So with that, simply be despair. Follow your death drive. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next time.